Hello and welcome to our webinar exploring onshore Southern Africa. So our speaker today is Robin Sutherland, who's joining us from Cape Town. My name is Carl Jeffrey from Finding Petroleum in London. So we're going to hear today about exploration developments in Namibia, South Africa and Zimbabwe. Our speaker Robin holds a number of different exploration positions, including technical lead with Monitor Exploration of London.
So the Nama Basin, which is something new, we haven't published it before because we've been in negotiations with the government. It's just south of Windhoek, as I mentioned. Our blocks are here, about 160 km south of Windhoek. This is a depth debasement map from the magnetic data, which I mentioned earlier. We're on the fringe of the basin. We have access to charge from the deeper basin here. This is not a problem this high. It's a magnetic high. There is a clear migration route into our area. You can see how few seismic lines there are again. It's a function of this enormous country and how much it would cost to cover everything in seismic, but all the interesting bits have been followed up. This was acquired in 2008. And we believe this has a very similar chance of success as the Ovambo, but it's slightly different. So it's a diversification of our risk. We're in the same sort of situation, those same age rocks down in the Neoproterozoic. We also have evidence that it's a carbonate source from bitumen samples on the surface, which was studied in 2008 by Summons. And we have multiple reservoir seal pairs, so why not? And we'll go in and use the same techniques to advance our exploration here. The remote sensing, geochem, our passive seismic methods will help us to de-risk the basin. Just a couple of seismic lines. I'm not going to go through all the stuff here, but this is 3.5 to 4 kilometers in this Zaris sub-basin, which is in the north. And you come over that basement high and down into the depot center. So we have structures over the basement high, access to that depot center, and potential for generation in the Zaris sub-basin as well. And just from the 4 leads we have more than 2 billion barrels of oil in place already estimated. So we're about to sign this, and we have a little bit of a queue of people at the door ready to join us.